Hello.
Hello.
Is Mikhail home?
No, he's out.
Okay. Should I wait outside?
No, come in.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Sit down.
Thank you.
You want some tea?
Sure.
Mikhail doesn't let me use this anymore. Says it makes us look like barbarians. Uncivilized. Like immigrants.
Oh, yeah?
I know what you're thinking. It is a bit funny coming from him. He did not used to be like this. When we were young, at home, he was beautiful. He was happy. He made me happy. But then something changed, years ago. I never quite knew what it was. So many years I wondered what it was, or what was wrong with me, that I did not see it in him. Or I changed him.
Life is complicated. I never thought I'd live like this.
No?
When the war came, I did bad things. And after the war, I thought nothing of doing bad things. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people.
And you don't worry about your soul?
After you walk into a village, and you see 50 children, all sitting neatly in a row against the church wall, each with their throats cut and their hands chopped off, you realize that the creature that could do this doesn't have a soul.
God is very complicated. You mustn't give up hope.
Huh. Well, I don't know about that.
Привет, Лена.
Привет, Emma.
What is that? I tell you one thing and you ignore me! You stupid bitch! Nico Bellic, baby. Good to see you.
Hey, you too. What did you want?
I want you to teach people to listen to me.
You want him to get us the money.
Fuck the money.
Mikhail, please calm down. We're already in a lot of trouble. I don't know if I can smooth things over with Petrovic.
Fuck him and fuck you. Who are you, my daddy? Get the fuck out of my house.
Mikhail!
Get out!
So, what do you want?
This prig who owes me money owns a garage in Chase Point. I want you to pick up a truck and take it to him. Call me when you get to the truck. It's in Schuttler on Montauk Avenue. Go. Get out of here.
Overly dramatic one-liner. 400
The
yards.
question is,
Turn left. No. The question is, are you going to or are you going to go home? America is tuning in each week to the science of crime. We have no idea why, but we've spun it out into 15 identical shows. The Science of Crime Vice City, The Science of Crime Las Venturas, Ohio, Tuskegee, Djibouti, Fairbanks, Panama City, Santiago, and yards. The Science of Crime. It's forensically boring. Turn
WKTT 1066, because now that the Cold War is over, it's time to fight with ourselves.
right.
no city in America has felt the painful effects of the war yards like Liberty City.
I'm scared to go out on the street. I'm scared to go on the subway. You never know where they're gonna strike next. Sometimes I even get scared on the toilet. Weasel News always has those sounds that scare the shit out of me.
Government intelligence sources who happen to own stock in defense contracting companies believe that 9 out of 10 terrorists have found Liberty City the most desirable target in the country. Watch out, people.
have arrived.
Outside a methadone clinic in Port...
Mr. Faustin, I have the truck.
Drive it over to the garage on the corner of Guantanamo and Windmill. Park up inside.
Sure. What am I delivering?
When it's inside, trigger the explosive. You should blow up good. Maybe you be careful on the drive over. It's pretty volatile stuff.
Explosive? What the fuck?
Calculating a route. A serial killer on the loose in Liberty City for the first time in years. Right. Although detectives appeal for calm and said nothing is clear yet, they are requesting joggers and late-night walkers to be especially careful. We will stay with the story of trial. We are still
This is Weasel News. WKTT, the most patriotic news source in America.
WKTT.
The #1 conservative talk show in America. He's America's anchorman. The conservative captain of the good ship Freedom isn't free, proving we can shout down any dissenting voices. He's the Richard Bastion Show.
I think more people need to stop breastfeeding in public.
Absolutely. You know, breasts are filthy. Cover them up, okay? Don't make me pull out my boot knife and give you a mastectomy.
America is still concerned with birth control. We need to be making babies. We need to catch up with the Chinese.
I'm with you. You know, we've got to monitor people's email. We got to outlaw all the wrong religions, okay? Because that way we can finally be free in this country.
This is the continued pussification of America. It's not okay for men to be hugging each other and crying and talking about their feelings.
You know what? I disagree. I say feel, but feel with your fists, all right? Right there, the hammers that God gave you on the end of your arms, okay? Are you with me, Bastion's buddies?
And now, here's the man himself, Richard Bastion.
All right, thanks for joining me, Bastion's buddies, here and on 1,400 radio stations worldwide. Welcome to the show. Now, today we're talking about family values on the program. And I'll tell you right now, I'm married to 2 women. My wife, my lovely, lovely wife with her beautiful hair and pretty face. The second person I'm married to, America. Now, here's my thing. I won't go down south on either. Why? Because it does not help with populating this great country with real Americans. It's about pleasure, not procreation, and that is pointless. Okay, now if you can't alliterate a real idea, it's too complicated, and I will not blind you with...
Nicholas, Roman, we should go and get drunk together.
Roman, I'm nervous enough about driving a truck full of explosives around the city for Mikhail Faustin. He's out of control. Anyway, I'm sorry, but if I get drunk with you and then drive this thing, I'll definitely blow myself up. I'll catch you later, cousin.
Nobody likes a whistler or a whistleblower. You know, it's like when you see 2 people kiss in public, especially ugly people. Good Lord, keep it to yourself, folks, okay? Put the tongues back in their bags. I don't want to see it. You know, you keep traditional values, traditions. There aren't too many of them around anymore, so we better fight for the few we got left. All right, let me tell you, I love my country. I love to tongue kiss the Statue of Happiness. You know, just reach my hand underneath that big smock she's wearing and just give her a nice freedom squeeze. Let's go to the phone. Get through to me, Richard Bastion.
Hi, Ricky. I'm a Bastion buddy. Nobody gives a shit about holidays anymore. On Memorial Day, remember the troops? They're shit-faced on pills and vodka at a sofa sale at the mall. And July 4th, they just want to get drunk for 3 days.
Kenny, look, the garage!
You in a big trouble. Watch yourself, Steve.
There's been an explosion at a garage on State Point. Possible terror attack.
I think I got whiplash.
You're getting carjacked.
This guy's an They're teaching us science. Now, science is good when it teaches you how to turn a million ungrateful foreigners...
I've blown the place up, but don't pull that shit on me again. Maybe I don't want to drive around while sitting on an atom bomb.
I thought you were an ice-cold killer. I thought nothing scares you, man. Pussy. Has anyone got any balls? You at Dimitri, you see nothing with us. Nothing. This is how you treat me?
My car!
Sighting. Hello,
Park your vehicle in
this shit's religious. What is it? What's going on with it?
I'm sure it is. It's in a different fucking language. It's Spanish or something.
Well, that is a sure sign, okay? Now, what you're sitting across from right there is El Conqueso. They're Spanish terrorists, the worst kind, okay? They're already infiltrated into all our shitty jobs. You know, you see them outside, you know, at various hardware stores waiting to just the next strike, okay? They're the most dangerous of all. I cannot stress that enough. Now you know what you have to do.
Nico, it's Roman. I was talking to Brucey.
That droid monkey?
He is a good friend of mine. He'll be a good friend of yours, too, if you let him. Anyway, he's got some work, and we are in need of money. Meet him at Brucey's Executive Autos on Mohannet in Eastwood. If Mallory calls you, we are bowling together. See you later.
True American. You know, I just want to give that man a heart stopper from Burger Shot, shove a slice of apple pie up his ass, and salute that guy. That son of a gun loves America. You see, Bastion's buddies, we're everywhere, and we're all about keeping this country safe. Next caller.
You're always going on and on about Homeland Security and executing slow people. But I mean, I don't really care about the issues. I've got a lot of guns and a pretty impressive penis.
Well, I think that's all you really need. You know, that's the dream the liberal media is taking away from us. Now you gotta trust me here. I've been fined a lot for talking about the size of my penis. It is closely
Next time.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, all right. Now, you take the right. This is a newspaper giving aid to terrorists by reporting on unconstitutional activities by the government. Okay, I don't want to know what the government's doing. They're doing it right. That's all I need to know. They're doing it, and they're doing it right. Sometimes you have to go outside the law to catch a bad guy. Okay, you see it in movies all the time. What further proof do you need? Go on the phones.
I want to talk about that guy's penis.
Let's call it.
Right. This is Mike Meeples, and I'll tell you what's wrong with America, man. Stupid people.
Yeah, it is a problem. In old America, the America I fell in love with, we dealt with stupid people very discreetly. Okay? Now I don't know if it's something in the water or the lack of separate water fountains, but it's like a plague has taken over. I mean, I've had it with the homosexual agenda. No, thank you. Leave us the hell alone. And with that, we're out of time. We'll see you next time on the Richard Bastion Show.
What are you doing on that PC, son?
I'm spending days designing the sewer system for my virtual country.
That sounds like an exciting and yet educational computer game. What's it called?
It's called civil service. Then I'll set up the utilities prices. You can also make up zoning laws.
Can you design traffic patterns to keep undesirables in the ghetto?
Totally! With the civil service computer game, you can anonymously segregate people and change voting districts to keep minorities down.
Oh, your character's taking some virtual peyote and seizing some people's homes in eminent domain.
Don't worry. The virtual courts always come down on the side of big business and property.
That's great. Just like the real Supreme Court. When's the game end?
Never! I'm gonna play till I die!
Civil Service, the incredible bureaucratic simulation game. Now you can live the dream of being a real civil servant, virtually. Available wherever games are sold.
Weasel News. Are you a sex offender? That's the question many police are asking residents. And they've even set up a website, littlelacysurprisepageant.com, to catch them. It's a town on edge as people wonder if their father, best friend, or even spouse is a sex offender.
The problem is you, the news media. So what if a man pleasures himself in public? Sometimes you have to take your shit. But anyway, come on, you want to see my junk?
In Algonquin, I'm Eric House, Weasel News.
Eric House there with a worrying report. When you think of biker gangs, do you think of lovable rogues on the open road stopping at a sleazy motel to cook up a batch? Or do you think of patriots in leather with beards and beers having a good time? Both images...